This is Thomas Lindberg from At The Gates. You're listening to Room 101 Radio.
Room 101.
Hi Thomas, first off, welcome to Room 101 Radio.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here.
Upon your reformation in 2007, it has been told that there wouldn't be any more album under the At The Gates name. What motivated you to change your mind?
Well, I think we felt that it was too much fun to let go in one way. And there's also, we had great fun during the shows and everything and the tours in 2008, but it was also, we wanted kind of to prove our relevance, in the music world today. And we still had the hunger. So it was, there was one thing missing, and that was new music. So we just felt we had it in us, and it would be a waste not to do. A little bit of a gamble, but yeah.
Considering the massive impact left by Slaughter of the Soul in '95, were you afraid to disappoint with a new opus?
Well, I mean, we really tried hard not to think about other people's reactions too much. I know, you can't really take away all of that, but we really tried to focus on writing a new At The Gates record that we could stand behind now. That was us in 2014. Mm-hmm. Not trying too hard to second guess other people's opinions, but trying to please ourselves. And we knew that people are going to judge it, but we are going to be the toughest judges.
At War With Reality has been released 3 months ago. When did you actually compose those tracks? Was it unfinished business from the Slaughter of the Soul era and after the split, or brand new material from after the reunion?
No, it was all. We started to write it in the summer of 2013. 2013, yeah. Sorry, yeah. And it kind of took almost a year to complete the whole writing and rehearsing process. But everything was new. We started from with one riff in like June 2013, and everything is brand new.
Okay, so after 12 years, how is it like to gather again with the lads after so much time, studio-wise and touring-wise?
Touring-wise, I mean, we've been going now a little bit on and off since 2008, and I mean, if you consider it, I mean, the first time we were together between 1990 and 1995, that's 5 years, and now it's 7 years in the reunion. So
yes,
we actually been together longer as a reunited band than we were in the initial state. So touring wise and concert wise, it feels very natural. But doing the new album and the recording in the studio, in a way, it helps a lot that we have been active in other bands. We know, the formula of making a record. Everybody knows that by heart. So it was more, how can I say, very inspiring to be together as At The Gates in the studio. Because, as you said, people will listen to this album, and we knew that beforehand, and that kind of spurs you on a bit, because sometimes if you play in a new project, you don't know who's going to listen, but we knew we had people's attention from the start this time. So it was very inspiring to be back in the studio together.
Indeed. Your 2015 tour is spaced until September, when you come back in Leisberg. Not leaving much time for rest and recreation, composing or recording. What is the reason for such a spread in time for the tour?
Basically, we still have our normal day jobs, most of us, and we wanted to do this because we wanted to keep our feet on the ground and don't lose, touch with reality and normal life, so to say. So we were it's a conscious decision that we wanted to have that still. And then we tour around the different, schedules of the members, really. And I work as a teacher, so we tour on weekends and when there's holidays from school, basically.
Yeah, well done for you guys, because a year like this spread is just like keeping you busy all the weekends during the few months that you will have.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like the on and off thing. It keeps you more excited in one way. It's kind of like everything. It's all new all the time, and you don't get tired of that, and you don't get tired of the normal life in between. So it's of course it's a lot of stuff. If you work all the time when you're home, and then work all the time when you're not home, it's 24 hours work,
Yeah.
365 days. But still, the difference in environments is very inspiring.
Now, this is just for 2015. This is 44 dates around the world before going back home. Any place in particular you're eager to visit?
Well, it's always like the places where you haven't been before. You know, if you go back a second or third time to a place, of course you still want to meet those fans, because it's you know, if we come back, it's a place worth coming back to, if you understand what I'm saying. But
Yes.
at the same time, to go to places we haven't been before, that's of course the most exciting, and one of them is Ireland. I mean, we've all been there with other bands, but never with At The Gates. This is the first time ever, so that's going to be very exciting, actually.
Just about that, you are playing the 31st of January in Dublin in the Academy. When
Yep.
was your last time there, actually?
I played with my other band Dysphere in Dublin. That must have been like 2004 or something like that.
All right.
2005 maybe, a long time ago. But At The Gates has never been there, so this is the first time for us.
Great. Your support in Dublin is the band Bloodshot Down. Did you guys pick them up, or did we have to fight for it?
Well, I think it's actually you know, we asked the promoter or the local people with the local know-how which band would be suited, and I think it's their pick. But of course we approved it, so to say, you know. But instead of having to search for local metal bands ourselves, we trusted their opinion, and yeah, it's very exciting.
Yeah, we already interviewed Bloodshot Down a few months ago, and you will see the guys are really, really nice. You will have a good time with them.
Great.
Do you have any message for your fans in Ireland, and especially for those who will attend in Dublin?
Yeah, I mean, for what I know, you know, with the crowds in Ireland, it's always been very. How can you say it? A lot of heart and a lot of attitude, which we love, because every At The Gates show is a lot about, you know, I usually call it conducting the adrenaline of the crowd, so to say, and that would be very fun to meet those people, because they're, as I remember, it is very wild, you know, and passionate, and that's what we like too. So it's going to be great. So we are really looking forward to it.
Okay, no subsidiary question, and you don't have to answer it if you don't want to. Are you already planning for the succession of At War With Reality?
Well, we already done a lot of statements with At The Gates, you know, like no more tours, no more records and all that. So we kind of agreed that, you know, the new statement is no more statements.
That's a good one.
We'll have to see about, you know, what happens. But right now, there's no plan not to do another record. We are an active band, and we try to prove our relevance in the metal world today. And so there's plans of continuing, but you know, we want to live this moment now, touring this record. That is, you know, our goal right now.
You know, for where I stand, I don't think you guys have to prove anything. You already done a lot for metal in general, and you're continuing to do it. So well done, lads, and keep up the good jobs. Like.
Thank you very much.
Now, thank you, Thomas, for receiving our call and answering our question. Now we'll go back with one of your tracks on Room 101. Have a nice day. Bye, Thomas.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.